A portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Community Hospice of Texas.
I know everybody loves a happy ending, but now just bear with me here. There's one part of life that many of us fail to plan, and that's how to handle the end of life, to handle a terminal illness or a life-threatening injury. That's why making your wishes known can give you and your family great peace of mind. Tomorrow is National Healthcare Decision Day, and Community Hospice of Texas has teamed up with the Coalition for Quality End-of-Life Care to raise awareness on the importance of having advanced directives. Boy, Dr. Janet is here and Valerie Oxford. Listen to me. Our kids are dying to know what our end-of-life plans are, and they're afraid to bring it up because they will look like they're just trying to get our money and push us in the grave sooner. Isn't that true? Okay. End-of-life directives. Dr. Janet, what do we need?
We need to have advanced directives. Under advanced directives, you need to have a living will. So you need to mark down and talk and have the conversation about what that living will is. What do you want to have done at the end of life? How many extraordinary measures do you want? You also want to appoint someone
when
officially.
When you say extraordinary measures.
Do you want to be placed on a breathing machine?
Oh, okay.
Do you want a feeding tube?
No. No to none of those.
If you're no longer able to communicate, which is a big one for you, Susie, right? Would you want to be kept alive just for the sake of being kept alive? Those are the things you can put down in your living will.
So, all right, that's a living will, but also if you don't want any of that done to you, you just want them to pull the plug, then you have a do not resuscitate.
Well, if you have a do not resuscitate, which is an order from a physician, and it's all executed already, then you should not have ended up on that ventilator, and you shouldn't even have your son, your family would not have to deal with any of that. The other important piece, though, is power of attorney, appointing that one person in the event that you can't speak and let your needs be known and what you want, because there's a lot of gray areas. You have to appoint that person and have a conversation.
That's the medical power of attorney.
That's correct.
Is it where the other power of attorney are your finances and stuff like that?
That's right. That's right. And in the state of Texas, a medical power of attorney, you just need 2 people to witness. You don't have to go through a lawyer or anything.
That's good. But you have to give them copies of this, don't you?
Correct.
You have to give the people that you're giving permission to pull the plug a copy.
Absolutely.
Okay, and what's the third thing?
Well, that's
it.
The DNR, the living will, and the power of attorney. 3 things.
And something else I think that's really great is to prepare, if you want a service in a church, pull your scriptures that you like, assign the people you want to read. You know, if you want your grandchildren to say something nice about you, or if you don't have any friends, maybe you can give the minister something nice to say. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's
completing all the plans is important. You've got to start with what do we want to do, Mom, if things are so bad and if you are just never going to have an irreversible condition, not going to get well. Okay, so what's our next step? Well, you tell them, okay, I don't want any of these life-sustaining things.
So isn't this how hospice helps? Because hospice is not just about the end of life. Hospice is about giving hope during your entire life. And you help that person prepare to exit.
Correct. And as the Chief Medical Director at Community Hospice of Texas, that is what we do. We help families provide quality end-of-life experiences. That means taking care of their symptoms, taking care of the patient, but also taking care of their loved ones before and after they pass.
I can testify to all of this because my mother received the care of hospice for over 3 years. We thought she would be dead in 2 months. Hospice came in. She lived another 2.5 years. And since tomorrow is National Healthcare Decisions Day, the Coalition for Quality End-of-Life Care and Community Hospice of Texas have teamed up to provide hands-on education and resources on advanced care directives in Fort Worth at Trinity Terrace Lobby Friday from 10:30 to 11:30 and from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can get helpful information at James L. West Alzheimer's Center, which is also in Fort Worth. We know how important this is, and if you'd like more details, you can contact the Coalition for Quality End-of-Life Care and Community Hospice of Texas at the websites and numbers you see there on the screen. You'll find support and care there because, believe it or not, your life matters to all.